National Customer Service Week. Why do you think it's important that we're involved as a business?
Well, Sophie, I think it's a great opportunity, first and foremost, for us to think about customer service right across our organisation and not just the people who deal with it on a day-to-day basis. So that's a fantastic result. But we do know that all the other companies are upping their game.
Yeah.
And if we want to stay at the forefront and leading the sector, then we've got to continue to think about how we constantly improve. So I do think this week is a great opportunity for us to reflect as an organisation and just make sure that everybody is engaged in the customer service drive going forward. Look, it's important for us to remember that customers aren't just statistics or meter points. I'm always encouraging our people to think about ourselves as the customer. What do we expect? And it's quite interesting, the research that the Institute of Customer Services has been carrying out suggests that despite the onset of new technology and improved communications, that actually the interface with customers, the personal interface, is just as important as it ever has been. In fact, probably more important now. Yeah. So let me ask you then, as somebody who knows how to do this, clearly, by the fact that you won your fantastic award earlier this year, what do you think are the things that we should be focusing on?
I think it's very important to establish that common ground with your customers from start point to finish. Establish each individual's needs. Everyone was treated professionally at all times, but tailoring their experience to make sure they're getting the most positive outcome from speaking with us. Personalising experience means more to a customer. Just, even if that little bit extra, the littlest of things to us can mean the biggest thing to the customer. Whether it's writing a bespoke letter or just spending an extra few minutes on the phone just speaking to them, and I think they appreciate that a lot more. It makes them feel more valued as a customer, and it's something that they're more likely to remember.
Absolutely.
Without getting too personal, Graham, you've worked in the industry for quite a long time, so I should imagine that you've seen lots of changes to customer expectations. What do you think are the customer service trends that are going to help shape the future? Well,
I won't take it personally, Sophie, because you're right. I have been around a long time, and not just in utilities. I spent many years in the competitive manufacturing industry before that. I think one of the new trends is just new technology.
Yeah.
And the different communication channels that are becoming increasingly available and more sophisticated. Now, I think that presents lots of opportunities, but I think it also represents a challenge because customers still want to feel the personal contact, the personal interaction. There's no hiding place for companies now. If you look at the onset of social media, gone are the days when an individual complained just by sending a personal letter to the CEO and nobody else saw it. Now it's on social media and everybody sees it. It represents a challenge for us in leadership and communication terms, but I really do think we should embrace it and think about how we maximise the opportunities of that for us.
So how do you think this could impact our regulator Ofgem's expectations for our customer service improvements and performance?
Right from the start of this price control, the regulator putting more emphasis on incentivising customer service and innovation, as well as expecting us to meet, the basic regulatory requirements, and indeed penalising companies when they don't meet expectations. But I think right from the outset, our objective has been to almost say, we'll meet the regulatory requirements, but actually we go beyond that. How do we give the best customer service that we can possibly give? We essentially run a monopoly business here. As the gas distribution company, customers, for most of our activities, have got nowhere else to go. And I think our mantra from day one has always been to deliver the best customer service we can. And if customers did have a choice, they'd want to stay with us because we are delivering for them. And I'm really chuffed that that's been recognised by, for example, our Institute of Customer Service score. We're not only the best in the sector, but actually we're amongst the top half a dozen companies in the UK. So we're rubbing shoulders with real household names like your John Lewis's and your Amazon. I think that's a great place to be.
Yeah, definitely.
But as I've said all the way through, we've got to keep that focus to keep us ahead of the game, really.